far as student engagement goes with the Six Social, I found my students have been right on task and fully engaged in this problem.
The advantage of taking this course and even working on this app right now would be that I already know how to attack a problem and find solutions around a problem by reflecting on prior knowledge to this app, on reflecting on what it is to be the user itself. So putting yourself in a user's shoes is probably the best way to begin to solve a problem.
Breaking down problem solving into problem finding and solution finding, and it kind of breaks them down into manageable steps.
The steps of the Six Social problem solving and solution finding process are very cyclical. So what I was surprised with is the amount of time that's spent on problem finding and validating, and that's something that we don't do very often, so I thought that that was a really valuable piece. But what I learned through my own project was how much we go from problem finding to solution building and then back again to the problem to validate again or re-examine, because the solution may not necessarily target the problem as we had hoped.
I usually solve problems by not thinking about the problem, just jumping to like the first possible solution I can think of and then just going with that. Like when talking about our problem and stuff, we had so many different ideas, but everyone collaborated and helped narrow it down to just one.
So students are building critical and creative thinking, basically all of the global competencies that you would hope that they would build along their educational journey.
I feel like this method is more sort of, there's more, you're trying to consider more options so that you can find the best solution possible rather than just going, if this doesn't work out, then like this is plan B. Whereas like for this, it's like, oh, it's not just plan B, it's like I have all these other options around me that I can consider. Even if they're like less likely, they're still there.
Like for a social innovator, that's kind of like what their job is, to like find problems and to find solutions for them, and like to really like dive deeper and to make sure to validate and everything. So to have these talents that we've been learning about has been like really helpful and would be very helpful in a career as a social innovator.
They are the expert at something. It may not be the content, but it can certainly be the technology. And I think that's valuable, especially in an intermediate classroom where students are trying to find their voice. And that can be intimidating for teachers, but I think that we need to put that aside and realize that we are co-learning with students and that there will be areas that they are the experts in and that we can learn a lot from them in that situation as well.
It helps creativity in the mind, so it definitely keeps your mental health better. But problem solving is just like, it's a great asset to have just as a person, and I think that that's what makes it so useful in life.